Hello?
Oh, it's Alpha.
Ethan? I heard explosions.
Oh, is that Chris?
What the hell happened?
I dealt with Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna find Miranda and get Rose back.
Not without me. It's too dangerous. Wait there, you hear me? Ethan?
Rose?
Hold on a minute.
Ethan, respond!
This is bait.
Mia?
Oh, it's Mamma
Our
Mia.
child. She's so important, isn't she?
She's everything to me.
And mine to me. With Heisenberg gone,
I've been waiting
You've
to
lost
put a
your
bullet
lead.
between those eyes, chat.
what are you going to do?
Telling you.
I don't know, but I'm saving Rose.
Come on.
You'd never know, do you? Even when I took Mia's place in your home. Poor Ethan.
No, we could tell you were a colossal bitch at the time.
Miranda.
Enough. Remember Evelyn and her power over them all? Rose is her successor. No. Rose is Evelyn's true, complete form. She will grow to fully control the masses. And I must have her.
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
Why was he just looking at blank space? You saw her walk around the tree to the left. Surely you would look left
Calm
instead of
yourself.
forwards.
Rose will be
I
safe.
don't understand.
The Megamycete catalogs all of
Oh, it's
us.
pronounced Megamycete.
However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours. Where are you?
Behind you.
Show yourself!
Why did Rose come to be? Was it because of her?
Oh, was she the old lady the whole time?
And you are truly a special
knows?
case. But I've learned all I can from you. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
Miranda! You coward! Come out and face me!
You get what you ask for.
Don't worry, Ethan. Your death will come quick. You will join the Megamycete's records.
Oh, that's your heart.
I will make sure to sample your blood for later. Once dawn breaks, the ceremony will be complete.
He doesn't need it.
And I will become her true mother, bound for eternity in blood.
Wow. Where'd you get your nails done, girl?
I've waited so long. But dreams really can come true. Vessel or not,
What a
I
strange
can't
shot to
wait
go with.
to see my true child again.
It's not, to be honest, there's not a whole lot to make of that. Like, it's all information that we already knew, to be honest. They've not taught us anything new.
I've confirmed the death of Ethan Winters. I wasn't able to retrieve the body, but I've recorded evidence.
Share your screen, and I'll go over the situation. My team and I were careless. Yesterday, we took down the transformed Miranda, but we didn't kill her.
Who knew she could fake being a corpse?
Since Miranda could have infected Ethan, I forcefully took him and Rose with us. But the vehicle they were riding in was attacked. When I got to the wreck, Ethan and Rose were gone.
This is far too professional of a presentation.
The last time
Where's the word art?
I was able to contact Ethan, I heard Miranda's voice. She murdered him.
There's a distinct lack of Times New
and
Roman
she
here.
is not gonna get away with it. God damn it, when does it end?
What's that, sir? The mission?
All of it. 3 years trying to put this thing in the ground. 3 years too long.
We'll get her, Captain. The squad's ready for you.
So BSAA got here already? They didn't waste any time?
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything. Terminate Miranda and rescue Rose. That's the mission. And failure's not an option.
Let's have some fun, people. Like old times.
Move out.
Roger.
K9, I want to know what the hell BSAA is doing here. Find out what you can.
Roger that. I'm on it.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain.
Right.
When was it last? The desert?
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
But thanks to your recon, we know Miranda's plan.
Is that a
Couldn't
bloody
quite believe it when I heard
airstrike? I don't know. I want to see what that is. What's my number 4? Target locator, laser targeting device. We've got a bloody batarang.
Turn
some other
herself from
bits.
Mia, though. Taking 5 shots to the head's nothing to sneeze at either. Spooky.
And we've got some nades on slot 3. I wonder if we get to see the inside of that forest, because that looked really cool in
Hey, Alpha.
the book at the beginning.
BSAA. They've gone too far. Christ.
Looks pretty rough down there.
Boom.
How are you planning on reaching the objective?
First, we're gonna have to take that thing out.
I've got your back, boss. Let's get to work.
Everyone watch for hostile bioweapons.
How the hell do you
Roger.
intend on taking that
Make
thing out?
contact with a group of hostile bioweapons.
There's more than we thought.
Oh, there's one on that side. Never even saw him, to be honest. I saw that thing at the side of me and I thought it was an ally. Jesus Christ, these guns are powerful. God. Ethan never had access to shit like this. Bloody hell. Alright. Wow, we got a lot of stuff. Do we have any heals? No heals. Alright. I'm assuming we must have some kind of like
Western
passive
route is
regen.
clear, moving out.
Roger that.
It seems to be that they're giving more enemies and they're also faster, but they've obviously given us a stronger weapon in order to
BSAA craft
combat
spotted.
this.
2 guards. I can take 'em.
Don't get cocky.
This game's now Left 4 Dead. Yeah, it kind of feels that way.
What's that thing? It's all mutant mycelium.
Oh, the thing on the far right is heals. Oh yeah, med injector. Oh, interesting. Do you reckon it's just the one use, or do you reckon it's multi-use?
Let's go.
There we go.
Large mutated bioweapon sight.
So is this the thing that was attacking us before? Oh, there's another one there as well. I keep getting blindsided on my right
Maybe
side.
releasing infectious particulates. Keep your masks on.
Come on, get your gun out. Bloody hell. The reload time on this bad boy is really long.
Didn't expect to see the BSAA going so long.
They had eyes on Miranda,
No
too.
worries. Detour
Probably
around the
thought they
village.
needed to intervene.
Hey, boss, it's me. I'm at the location preparing for support fire. Might be
I wish they'd give you just a little bit more variety in the path that you
Leaving
can
some
take in games like
supplies in one of
this.
the houses, Captain.
You know what I mean?
Help yourself.
Just even a split route sometimes would be nice, but it's always very much so this is the way and that's it. Oh Christ, that mask coming down made me jump more than anything has. This is the one where we looked at before and yeah, I saw the numbers. Interesting. That's so funny, those loud sounds outside of like cars and stuff actually sound like an in-game sound. Very thematic. Can't interact with the wells anymore. Through the building we go then. Hello, Zamble. God, it really dismantles them, doesn't it?
Umberise, I need some backup.
I want to see what the
200 to the point.
and how am I doing on ammo? Oh, to be honest, I've got 690. What's the point in even worrying about using other ammunition? No point, is there? Pistol will just be a backup.
I've never heard of a mutant mycelium colony going so huge.
Oh, I definitely downshot there and he had no kind of recoil on him. God. Hit him so hard that he no-clipped. Good job, Chris. £50 game. £50 game. Let's go. 5-0, 5-0. Chat, you got 50 quid? This is what it'll get you. It's like watching a game of Quap. Used to be free online in Flash, but Flash player got taken out. You know. HTML5 takes over the internet. This fella, moving with the times.
Hey, I get eyes on you, boys. Keep going.
Fuck me, it's just they don't stop coming, do they? Oh, nice. You can actually push them away. I wonder how many people get to this point in the game like me before they get that push comes to shove achievement. Chris is just as sturdy as Ethan. Yeah, it seems to be. I should probably lean into my grenades a bit more as well. Let's give it a go. Don't know why I went all north and then when I said that. Give it a go.
My mom saw this shit. She thinks she died and gone to hell.
So wait, are they watching me through some kind of camera then if they're commenting like that?
Location. Damn, this is big. All right, Lobo. Marking the target.
Roger that, boss.
Is this what I'm marking? I don't know. Guess so.
Bingo. All right.
Nice.
Reloading now. Just a minute.
So I just got to stay here and hold off a few waves. Nice. It's a very short cast time on that nade, isn't it? Like, gameplay-wise, great. Nice and short, but canonically...
Reloading. Eager just soon.
Oh, wrong gun.
Okay, Captain. I'm reloading. Ready when you are.
Oh, he said ready when you are. My bad. Hold up. Oh, shit. God, that was my whole jugular. Nice.
The mold is rapidly expanding. There must be something stimulating it.
Nice. I've got to hold this for fucking ages, dude.
BSAA guys are engaging the bioweapons. You're right, Captain. BYEEE.
Looks like it's about to collapse. Hold your horses. I'm reloading. It's them.
Big boy. Oh. I thought you guys were going to drop down a bit sooner than that. Must have got a little bit of time. Oh, can they actually follow me like that? Oh, cool.
I'm reloading. Where should I point next?
Oh. Nice.
Everyone okay?
They're coming from the mold.
Oh, shit. Ouch. Run, run, run.
Break.
A little bit of an EpiPen. There you go.
These things are using weapons.
Sure they're thinking the same about you. Takes a minute to target the point. Try and keep the laser running as long as you go. Take that!
Good. Megamycete must be below.
Keep going.
I found a way down. I'm going in. The rest of you stay back.
Captain, I compared the mold at the village with a sample from the bakers, and there's no sign of the genome editing we saw in the E-series. The stuff originated here.
Good old Hagrid, back for a third go. Where can I go from here? Nowhere?
I got a tough guy here. I'm gonna need backup.
Boss, you're on the ground.
There's an opening in the roof. Use it.
Okay, I'm moving out.
Oh, unable to use it. Oh. When you say there's an opening in the roof to use it, that would imply that they'd be shooting something from outside, and the only wider projectile that we've had so far evidence of was on the 4 position. So you try using that, and then it's like, no, it's Sosbait. That's not actually what it is. Kind of annoying. What am I trying to hit here? kind of don't really have much choice here. Am I supposed to be going somewhere? Is there some kind of crawl space that I'm missing? Or is it literally just trying to get that fleshy bit? Yeah, it might just be the fleshy bit. Actually, you can do this. Nice.
Reloading now. Just a minute.
Okay. Still got a bunch of bullets left here. When can I use my number 4 again? Is it just on is it still on cooldown or what?
I'm reloaded. Ready when you are.
Sweet. I pulled that out literally at the moment it was ready. Oh. Sorry, Hagrid. Nothing personal, bud. Just missed this. There we go. Lovely. Bye-bye, Haggers. Is he actually done this time? Or is Hagrid coming back?
I'll keep going. The rest of you, stay above ground.
I wasn't really a fan of like being stuck in like a small space that he inhabits like 2/3 of with his physical mass. You know what I mean? I'd have liked at least, I don't know, a pillar. You know what I mean? Like last time we had 4 pillars in a narrow space, I wasn't really vibing that fight. From the sense of like there wasn't really any clear way of avoiding any damage. You know what I mean?
Where's the real one? I doubt she saw any further use for her.
But maybe that was the point of it, to add a bit of suspense.
How did Miranda even know Rose exists?
A moldy little bird told her, maybe?
We can figure that out later. Focus on the plan. I found it. It's the megamycete. Alpha to squad. I've located the megamycete.
So now we can end this mess after all.
About damn time.
Why not do the airstrike? It looks as though there is a hole at the top, isn't there? Or no?
And 2 explosives armed. There's enough there to blow the whole village sky high.
Let's get out of here and blow the damn place.
Not before I end Miranda. I'm not taking any more chances. I'm going in.
Roger that. Standing by. Captain, I have eyes on Miranda at the ceremony site.
Keep your distance. Do not move until I give the order.
I know it's too late now, but we really should have told Ethan the plan.
God, imagine caring about Ethan at this point.
We didn't expect Miranda to act so soon.
Even so, you should have told him.
I don't think you remember that I'm your superior officer. You need to back down, Private. I'll quickly heal up as soon as I'm on red.
This must be Miranda's lab.
Oh. Should I turn this around? Is there anything interesting to find inside? Oh. These are just each of the books, right? For each of the 4 children of hers. Shame you can't open them. Oh, no, you can. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of text. Don't know if I care that much, honestly. I know we've read just about everything in this game so far, but I don't know if I'm that fussed. Who's that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be Mia? Or is that someone else? Does it say on the back? Oh, it doesn't say. We care. Do you want me to read the books? Alright, fine, let's read the books. Let's see. Split this open. Right then. Salvatore Murray. So this is hemorrhoid fella. Cadeau affinity low, brain function surprisingly low, poor fella. The Cadeauas caused drastic changes to their internal organs, transforming them into organs similar to fish-like gills and swim bladder. What the hell is a swim bladder? I'll have to Google that. Another subject with irregular cell division causing him to transform into a giant fish. The subject is unable to control this transformation. Too many defects, unfit vessel for Eva. So this is her going through all different vessels, and obviously Rose is a good vessel from what we've learned. Most favourable. Brain functions normal for Alcina Dimitrescu. Regeneration rate is incredibly fast. The subject can heal any external wound within seconds and grow her nails into claws in mere moments. Rapid regeneration also means an increased body size. Don't we know it? Note, due to a hereditary blood disease, the subject must ingest human flesh and blood on a regular basis to maintain regeneration properties. Vampy. I suspect that if the subject's regeneration is not properly balanced, then she may mutate uncontrollably. An unfit vessel for Eva. Alright. Next up, we've got... It's not Heisenberg, is it? It is. Nice. Incredibly favourable. Brain functions normal. Has electrical organs similar to the electric ray. Narc japonica. These electric organs are connected to the subject's nervous system, can therefore pass and control electricity through the entire body, allowing control of magnetic fields, which is used to move metal. Splendid specimen, but still an unfit vessel for Eva. Nuts. Imagine after all that. Favorable, normal, although severe mental illness. This is Donna Beneviento, which is the dolls. Physically, she's no different from any regular human. However, she can secrete a signal-producing substance which controls plants infected by the mutant... I can't remember how they pronounced it. When humans absorb the pollen from a particular flower, she can cause them to have hallucinations. However, she's mentally underdeveloped and has divided her cadeau among her dolls in order to control them from a distance. An unfit vessel for Eva. So you guys were saying that this here is Miranda. Does she look like the character we've seen before? I guess so. I guess the Miranda we've just seen a moment ago was what, blonde for a start, wasn't she? I feel like this lady here looks a bit more like kind of like Mila Kunis. So wait, did they put her into a lab then, this little girl? Oh, there's another cadeau. There's a weird.
So they're using this to control the bioweapons.
Couple of fellas. Dear Miranda, my deepest apologies for not meeting you in person. I would love nothing more than to visit your quaint village once more. However, I'm incredibly busy. Then again, I suppose for an immortal woman such as yourself, you no longer remember this poor, half-dead medical student in the snow. I've always cherished the revelations I came to 15 years ago when I stayed in your village. I was inspired by your research. To think one could transform a human by infecting them with an organism. Positively visionary. I knew that with that knowledge I could achieve my own vision for the next step in human evolution. And even after 2 world wars and humanity on the cusp of another, my conviction never wavered. I realized, however, through the many nights of intellectual talks with you and that you and I shared, that your conviction differed from mine. You hoped to bring back a single dead person while I aimed to change the world. Your experiments in the on the mold would not have aided me in my endeavor to achieve an exponential infection. I thought a virus would be more effective. This is why, my dear, I had to leave you. I still regret never telling you goodbye. My apologies for reminiscing. I actually have news that I thought might please you. I found the key to the evolution, the progenitor, a virus found in Africa. I plan to start a company with friends and colleagues dedicated to the virus's research. I will call it Umbrella, just like the symbol in the cave that we spoke about. I'm one step closer to making my vision a reality. I hope you'll be able to achieve your goal someday too. You taught me so much, and for that reason, I'll be forever in your debt. Sincerely, your lifelong student, Oswell E. Spencer.
Spencer, here. No way.
Is that a name we're supposed to be familiar with then, Spencer? Is that a Resi 7 name? My Eva. It's been 100 years since I lost you to the Spanish flu. I was so powerless back then. But now, I can bring you back to life. Now I can bring you back to life from the Megamycete. I had to test your new vessel's regenerative abilities. I took her apart and revived her in the Megamycete regulator, the Giant's Chalice. All that is left is to merge her with the Megamycete. The ceremony will finally begin. After I lost you, I was so stricken with grief that I wandered into a cave to die. I so wanted to be with you again. And that's when I found it, completely by accident. When I touched the black substance, my mind was overcome with knowledge. The Megamycete breaks down and absorbs the consciousness of those who have perished. I knew that if your consciousness was in there too, then there would be a way to bring you back. I just needed the right vessel. So this is obviously Miranda to Eva, her daughter. When I returned to the village, I implanted the villagers with mold from the Megamycete. That way I could control them, experiment on them. I've experimented on hundreds of people just to find you the perfect vessel. I even tried to increase the efficiency, or is that right? Yeah, efficiency of finding a vessel by creating a parasite I called Cadeau. Yet none of my experiments came to fruition. There were some like Alcina who were close to being perfect, but most turned into lichens. So it was Alcina Dimitrescu, wasn't it? Yeah. I was once approached by an organization who said they would assist me. I gave them some of the mold in your DNA, but all they created was another defect, Evelyn. Okay. Then again, not a complete failure. I learned of Rose thanks to them, and I think she would be the perfect vessel. There was some interference, but I was able to verify her suitability. Now my research is finally complete. Eva, I've long awaited to see you again. Interesting. Just another one of Miranda looking smoking. Miranda with a bunch of other people. Sure. I think that's kind of it, right? Is that everything for in here? Which way are we going? Where do I go from here? Just through this door? Oh, Evelyn was the main baddie in 7. Right, okay. Oh,
Show me your hands.
real Mia.
Umbrise, this is Alpha. Where is Miranda right now?
Still at the ceremony site. Whatever she's doing, she's staying put.
God damn. It really is you. I'm glad you're safe, Mia. Why are you here?
I was caught and used in experiments.
Surely she has some of the mold in her so Miranda can control her.
In the flesh. What's the situation up there?
Kind of a war going on. Nothing we can't handle.
Don't get distracted. Stick to the mission. I'm headed to the ceremony site.
Wait. You can't leave me here. You promised, damn it. You said that you would keep us safe. We did everything that you asked. We moved over here, everything. And I didn't care. So long as we were together. So you tell me, where is my husband? Where is my daughter?
I wish they animated the face a bit more. The face is really flat. Only really the mouth is moving. There is like the most micro
I couldn't save him.
animations for the
But
eyebrows.
I can save Rose. Come on. It's not safe here after all.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's dead. I'm sorry, Mia, but we have to leave. We have to destroy this village.
No! You're wrong. I tried to keep this a secret, but
There we go.
you don't understand how special he is.
So was Mia aware that he could just stick his arm back on? Mia's like, he's very good with his hands. And that's exactly why this entire time his hands have been like the #1 like target for all of the lichens and things like that.
What's going on?
Oh, all of his fingers are back. Interesting.
Someone there?
So did he regen a heart? Did he... Does he not need one? What's the dealio? Is he dead? Find out in number 9.
How did I get here?
If they make a new game, by the way, chat, and they want to carry on this trend of like... Because obviously they've done Village because they can spell out the number 8. If they're going to try and carry on that trend, they should call like the next game, I don't know, Resident Evil Sticks and Stones, but Sticks is spelled like S-T-I-X, so they could do the I-X. I can't think of any other good I-X word that would fit that.
You're so dumb.
Resident Evil Fixer-Upper. Resident Evil Grand Prix. Yes, that's incredible. You've won the game there, Jeff. No one's gonna beat that. No one's gonna beat that.
I mean,
Resident
Miranda.
Evil Grand Prix.
She...
Genius.
No. I still have to save Rose.
Wrong. It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
What are you saying? I can still...
See? Miranda didn't kill you. You mean you didn't think it was weird? No matter how much you got hurt?
I've assumed this for the whole game is that none of this has been real. I mean, him putting his arm back on and all that shit. So this is back to 7, yeah?
3 years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack. You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
You shouldn't even be able to walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
You shouldn't be walking.
Screw you!
Who's that little kid supposed to be, by the way? I definitely spoke over some of this cutscene.
What am I? I did all that. Rose.
Oh, that's Evelyn. Oh.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but mold. You can't ever see your family again.
Family. No. Rose. I have to save my daughter.
You're already dead. Dead.
I will save Rose.
Bit bright. Interesting. Not really a whole lot to say, honestly. It's not him being dead this whole time is no surprise to anyone, right? I think if he hadn't done the whole putting his hand back on, then maybe it might be a twist.
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am already on the way. We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
Just reading the text there on the rug.
Speaking of foolish questions, who or what are you?
Even I can't quite answer that. We're here.
I owe you one.
Mr. Winters, I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
Yeah, I have to be. I gotta go.
So where, to here, or are we going elsewhere? That way, maybe? What do we got? Got a couple of heals. Oh, we got all our toys. That's good. Can we trade with him, by the way? Ah, we can. Nice. I'll tell you what. Let me just see if there's a save real quick.
Please, be well.
Don't close up and leave. Is there a save point here? Yeah. Alright, cool. Nice. Right then.
Duke's Emporium has everything you need for your decisive battle.
Yeah, final one. Right, 1, 2, 3. Anything valuable or anything very valuable. Get rid. There we go. 197,000. Boy, oh boy.
I can feel Lord Heisenberg's essence through it.
I could bloody buy a whole new gun at the end of this. I'll definitely buy some heals. That'd be good. Shotty ammo. Get a couple of them. Do you reckon we buy a new gun for the very end? I'd have enough to buy this thing here. The semi-automatic shotgun. It does 1160 damage. What does our current shotty do? 1120, but I can upgrade it to 1280. The fire rate on the other one's bigger. To be honest, I don't think fire rate is actually that nice.
All you need.
Trying to decide. It's basically a case of if I decide to buy a gun, then that's all my money gone. Like, literally all my money. Unless I decide to go for something like this, which is a little bit lesser. Which is a handgun. Fully automatic, though. 200 a pop for the damage. This one's 190. Can only go to 195, so it's actually stronger overall.
Because of all this commotion, I've lost an entire territory to transact in.
3, 8, 3, and 12. 3, 8, 3, and 12. I just don't know if it's worth buying this gun. 0.38, 3, and 12 compared to... and that's with upgrades as well. I guess I could always spend the money to bring it down.
Choose wisely.
You know what? Honestly, I kind of
life
like my
may depend
loadout
on
as is. I'm just going to stack up on ammunition, and we're just going to go for it, dude. Just going to buy everything we can. Fuck the inventory space. Buy the mines. Buy the bombs. Just literally buy everything for this final fight. Just go for it. And then any remaining money will just buff up the weapons we've already got. Like that sniper rifle.
One moment, please.
What else do we want? I think I've only got one bullet in that bad boy. Yeah, just get everything to max power if we can.
Ah, it's fine. All finished.
Nice. Right, cool. We're all done. Let's get to it.
It'll be my last time watching you walk away.
Still don't feel like we have all that much in the way of ammo, honestly, but it's fine. I don't like that the FPS on these trees and stuff is, like, lower. You know what I mean? It's almost got, like, a Pokemon Arceus kind of vibe to it. Also, I can't really run right now, either.
Out of my way.
I'll create more ammo for everything else, kind of as and when we go as well. There we go, now I can run. I'm just going to see if I can run this whole portion rather than worrying about everything else.
Keep going.
There you go, push on in. Don't need to fight anything.
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter. Come to me. Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What?
That's just Rose, isn't it?
My power is leaving me.
Rose!
Oh, that's really low quality on the thing going down there.
Miranda!
It's a pretty good headshot guard, isn't it, from behind?
Your body certainly isn't normal.
Give Rose to me. Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything...
Get her now! Let go!
Wow. Imagine it was over that quickly. That'd be so funny.
A lifetime creating this moment. And you try to take it away from me. I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled. Rose is mine!
And as always, chat, that baby can sleep through just about anything. What a boss.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete.
Oh, I couldn't get away from that ledge there.
Please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with truth.
Just keep dodging out of the way, honestly. We'll use up the sniper as much as we can, just because the sniper's got mad damage on it. We'll bop a Magnum. There we go. Right, Magnum's completely out now. Do I have something else I could put in slot 1? Shortcut 1. Nice. Got some boom booms.
You understand the level of heritage, child. How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you
Quite
realize
easily, to be honest.
Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours.
Oh shit. Ooh, damn. Well. Oh god, where is she? Honestly, I can't even see her half the time.
This is...
Where is she?
I've never seen a human live without his heart.
Oh, just keep moving. Keep moving. Don't stay in the same place too long. Just keep running around this outer edge.
The Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive me nuts.
Where is she? Oh. She's swooping. She's gliding. Nice. Move. Oh, I tried to move, but it moved quite so quickly.
After all, everyone dies.
Just keep moving. Don't stop. How many explosive rounds have I got? Jesus. Oh, ouchie. Thanks, dude.
Die and be swallowed into
Honestly, as long as I'm seeing blood coming out of her, I'm just going to keep spam shooting. Any more explosive rounds? Not just yet, but I could probably craft some. Explosive rounds. Nice. To be honest, landmines probably aren't going to do a great deal here, are they? Oh, fuck. Ouchie. Oh, I don't have any heals either. Oh, dear. I know what this visual is.
Now, Mr. Winters,
Nope, that's not her.
It's time you left things in my hands.
The hell I will.
I got fucked. I got fucked. I just got hit way too many times there. The problem is the side strafing in this game is incredibly slow. So it means in the fights you have to run away from them by not really looking.
Little Ava.
That makes
My
sense.
beautiful
I'll skip this shit. Yeah, skip.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete. Now, please do not worry for little Rose.
Oh, shit.
I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So
Yeah.
now you can die peacefully.
I think as long as I see blood coming out of her, we're good.
Understand the love of a parent,
Not letting you
child.
get away.
How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
Pop you in slot 1. Lovely. Keep moving, keep moving. Hello. Nice.
The Megamycete saved me from the pits
Reload.
of despair. It granted me this
Oh, I did not mean to press that button.
power.
Fuck me.
Yeah, right. All
annoying.
it's done is drive you nuts.
Whoa, Jesus. I didn't even see that fireball last time.
Such vitality.
Reload. Ow. I'm trying to move. You just can't move in this game, dude. What a nightmare.
Die and be swallowed into the Megamycete for all time.
Oh, God. How am I doing health-wise? I'm on orange. That'll be okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can't do anything. Fuck. Oh, literally all my guns were empty. That's bad timing for me. Is that her? No.
Now, Mr.
Oh,
Winters,
fuck,
I
shoot them!
think it's time you left things in my house.
Ouchie. I think I got her.
Rest now.
The hell I will.
I will take back my daughter! Die, 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 die.
God, the fire rate on this gun is abysmal. Wish I'd upgraded it a bit
I
more.
understand your feelings, Mr. True.
There we go. Go back out. Whoa, Jesus.
If I combine Rose with a megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last. I've waited a century.
Do I just have to dodge that?
All of the
I think I have to dodge that. So I can either make one med kit or I can make one or two explosive rounds. Make a med.
Your time is up. Now die.
Here she comes. Oh boy, where is she?
Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need of those now. So close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
You never really have a sense of whether you're doing much damage in this game, do you, to some enemies? Heisenberg, you could tell when you were damaging her. I guess the weird swamp boy. Oh, ouchie. Fuck me.
You won't interfere.
Oh, I just realised that my fingers have got again. Ouch. Fuck.
Why do you persist in this forest?
Yeah, I don't really know if I'm actually progressing or not.
Those foreigners.
Am I out of bullets? Oh no.
You could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
Curse this ramshackle village.
Oh, hey up. That's a wall and a half. We can. Oh, I've got a bunch of explosive rounds. Oh, go figure. Oh shit.
Why?
Yes, I think I do. Are they flash ones? What is that? Oh, it's a flashbang. I don't even know how I launch a flashbang. That's fine. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I think that's a phase completed.
This is how you end Winters. To ensure I never see you again, I will.
I can't actually move. Oh. So I just keep shooting. I think we're just trading. The sense of momentum there was a bit strange. I don't know.
My daughter! My Eva!
You never really felt like you were chipping away at her defenses. You know what I mean? It just felt like she was a total damage sponge. And then the game would just randomly go, okay, let's change phase now. It didn't really feel like there was a real, you know, didn't feel like there was impact. Maybe that's just me. I mean, you guys watching it, like, did it seem a bit, like, flat?
Rose.
And again, it's another one of those situations where the enemy takes up such a large portion of the field that you spend most of the time, like, running around, if that makes sense. You're running and not actually looking at the enemy and trying to keep eyes on them. I kind of wish strafing was more rewarding. Oh, well, this is sad.
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up.
My guess is the mold was the only thing keeping him alive at this point. And then I feel like Miranda would have known if the mold was in him.
You did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan.
Now she's crying.
We gotta
yeah.
move.
Good shout. Maybe she wasn't crying the whole time though because the mold was inside her. So she was using that to control the baby to not wake up. It makes sense now. Chris, when are you going to pull the trigger on that bomb, mate? That knife's not going to stay lodged forever.
Keep moving.
Oh, there he is. So he's got the detonator.
There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. Hey, you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her.
Don't entrust the detonator to him.
Be strong.
Just keep running and you press the detonator yourself, Chris. You'd be an idiot to trust the detonator to him. For God's sake.
Goodbye, Rosemary.
Give it to the guy who's lost a bunch of fingers and could literally pass out at any moment.
Ethan.
I've got to buy Rose some time. Look at him. He can't even see straight. He can't even walk straight. Why'd he pinch the detonator? You can do the whole sacrifice yourself for Rose and run distraction, but you don't need to have the detonator with you where you've got potential to lose it. It's a cooler visual though, isn't it?
Rose?
Go. Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No, we can't go. Not without my husband.
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where?
He was in the middle of that.
What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
What the hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ.
What? Why would we go to the base of it?
Someone's got to pay.
We're not gonna like drop Mia and Rose off. Let them get. You know what I mean? Why are we setting a course for BSAA? Surely you put the civilians somewhere safe and then you then head on off there.
Resident Evil Village.
There you go. That's the game over. I'm sure there'll be some kind of post-credit sequence. I guess that sets us up for the next game as well, for Chris to go after the BSAA. Interesting game, I guess. The game got good towards like the latter end of the third area. The Dollhouse Escape game was a bit meh. The boss fight was even lamer. It was just an Easter egg hunt. And then like the corridor scary thing didn't actually have any level of tactician to it. It was zombies there, run back to your cupboard, wait for it to come and sniff and then fuck off. And then you come out and then it won't be there the second time. There wasn't even like a, oh, run back, get in the cupboard and let it walk past you and then you run past it. Like it wasn't even that complex. And then the Dimitrescu was only interesting because, you know, we're all infatuated by her. But all of the fights with her daughters were pretty, like, lame. So that was a bit of a disappointment, that section. But then, basically, from the third boss fight onwards, the game was pretty good. That's basically where the game picked up for me, was the third boss fight actually had mechanics and moving, and the boss had phases and stuff like that. Admittedly, the final boss, Miranda, was a bit of a damage sponge. And you didn't really feel as though you were like, you were going to get that far with it. Like it just sort of felt like you were just filling them with bullets, listening to some narrative, and then it just decided, okay, we're done. And then the third boss, oh, sorry, not the third boss, the Heisenberg boss didn't really feel like any kind of challenge. It was just shoot the glowy bit, and away you go. I'd have liked slightly more open world in the village itself. It felt as though the village was a little bit... I wouldn't say the village was small, but it just felt aggressively corridored. So yeah, I don't know. Mixed feelings about the game, honestly. It's like, you know, when someone says like, oh, don't worry, you have to watch like 12 episodes of the anime to get into it. I've never been the sort of person who would invest those 12 episodes in.
Her parents, though, had searched all day
and they need to grip you earlier.
With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day,
pretty cool visual.
Any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool little way to wrap it up. I like that. I actually really enjoyed that like storybook visual that they did for that as well. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. I have seen people in chat saying DMCA, but honestly, the song already started playing, so if I'm going to get flagged, I'm going to get flagged, so we might as well enjoy the experience. I'm sure we can debate it, or we can speak to the Capcom team to say, hey, can you give us the okay, or whatever. Like, it's already happened, if it's happened, you know what I mean? There's no need to worry too much about it. And honestly, like, I don't know this as being a popular song or whatever, so I'd have no idea. But yeah, not bad. There you go, Resident Evil Village. We'll sit it out until we see the end of the credits, just to see if there's any kind of post-game scene. See if there's any kind of setup for number 9. I'm pretty doubtful there'll be a post-game scene. But we'll have a little nosy. Let's see if there's live DMCA. Yeah, maybe. But no, yeah, the game is alright. I think I'd say to people, the game is good in the latter half, essentially. So the first half of the game's not very good. Second half is good. But then the thing is from what I've seen, more people on Twitter seem to enjoy it than dislike it. Like, it feels as though me and our little audience here seem to have seen it as more a bit like, ugh, really? A bit predictable and stuff like that. I wouldn't say the game's worth 50 quid. Certainly not. But maybe I was just more critical of the first section of the game, and I think rightfully so, honestly. Like, the sisters' fights really had no mechanism to them. Like, even the one with the library, the third sister that we fought, I would have liked it if even just there was just a little bit of a blast. Like, she stands in the middle of that room, there's all the bookcases staggered around. and you have to stand behind a bookcase as to not get hit by an attack, and that just wasn't a thing that she does. Granted, we played on normal difficulty, so maybe in hard mode that's like an option. Maybe that's like an alternate like phase, but I don't think it is. I imagine that they just hit harder rather than hitting differently in the higher difficulties. I think we're used to the bosses that are more interactive than just bait for 10 minutes. Yeah, yeah, it's a weird one. I thought the sisters would be the final bosses. And the thing is, I think more people thought that Lady Dimitrescu was going to be more of like a staple of the series, or the staple of the story even. But it's only because she went viral online, essentially. I think if we'd have never seen any pre-imagery of her, I don't think people would have had as much investment in her and her daughters without like the virality of them online beforehand. Like if you played this game blind, I'd be like, eh. I read an article that said that they dumbed down the horror for this game because they said that they received too many complaints that 7 was too scary. How can you remove horror from a horror game? Well, I guess similar to what Draz was saying before, they were basically making it more of an arcade game in terms of its scare factor and also like its, you know, its play style. I mean, like, we did have a few bugs along the way, but there was nothing particularly game-breaking about the bugs, right? Like, we'd have the odd thing where the NPCs would just, like, run on the spot or, you know, like, push-pull mechanics for different puzzles would just magically spawn out of nowhere, but realistically, we never got soft-locked in the game, so it wasn't too bad, in all honesty. Booba was the best part. You can't change my mind. So that basically means you only enjoyed the first hour. This game seemed very story-driven, and you just have to survive to take in the voice lines. Yeah. I get that feeling as well. I think there is a damage threshold, but they basically decide, like, realistically, if you're doing damage every other time the enemy's exposed, then they can just keep that narrative running on their way through. It wasn't cyberpunk level of bugs. Oh, no, nowhere close. The ending seems anticlimactic. I don't know. I feel as though I'd have enjoyed having to shoot those fireballs more. Like, I think what it is because of the lack of ability to dodge properly from the enemy, other than turning away from them and physically running, it means that you don't actually get to take in the mechanics of the boss fight. Like, most of the time, I was running away from the enemy and just running around the border of the room. You know what I mean? Like, I was just running circles. I'd have rather have had it where I can look at the enemy and do, you know, left hop, right hop, that kind of stuff. And then you can actually look at the enemy, enjoy their animations, enjoy their, you know, their character design, and really sort of like feel like you're in the moment more. But most of the time, you're just looking at the peripherals of the space, which means that like the focus is lost there essentially. But yeah, I don't know. Not worth 50 quid. If this lands on Game Pass like most Capcom games do after a year, then this will be an absolute banger on Game Pass. Not free, but it's close to. Yeah. Interesting. You got anything else for us? Come on. Yeah, here we go. She's got some chalky hands, dude.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon feels like it.
So who's this? Is this Rose?
Hey, Dad.
It is.
Happy birthday. Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls.
The fuck?
I love you.
She's only just gotten off the bus. Was someone tailing her the whole way? Unless she was allowed to ride the bus as long as they followed her. Oh no, he says I found her.
Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
You're a twat, apparently.
Keep it together, Rose.
Of all the things to call someone.
Like him, you know.
Don't play the compassionate card now after you've just been an arsehole about 20 seconds prior. Like, what's the point? Why? I don't understand. Why even bring that up? She's just gone to the grave. She's planted some flowers. She's clearly having a moment. And then he just comes along and goes, oh, remember that girl that's like related to the lady who killed your dad? You're just like her. What kind of shitty writing is that? Like, no one would ever say that. Also, who the hell was that walking towards the car? That car looked like it stopped. Completion time, 6 hours and 40. Jeez, that's really not a long game, is it? 6 hours and 40 minutes. Damn. God. Well, there you go. All right.